G'day guys and girls, how you going? It's your boy Jaybull 1990 and welcome back to another mod showcase. So how you going guys, the mod that we're going to be looking at today is the Paintballs mod. Now this mod is a lot of fun. Now what we're going to be doing today is using this little test arena that I just got off Planet Minecraft. It's a paintball arena, and what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to you guys about this mod and we're going to have a little bit of a chat about it. It is awesome fun. So I can see this being a lot of fun if you get, I don't know, like a team of 8 people, or like 8 people, 2 teams of 4, and just having a game in like an arena like this where you set it so that every death teleports you to a certain room. So you could have 2 teams. Blue team, when they die, they spawn in that side. Red team, when they die they spawn in this side. Now what this mod does is it actually has its own custom guns and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is talk to you guys just on how to install it. So if you guys want to install this, check the description. You guys can install this for yourself. It's going to be pretty interesting. So these things are called Insta Bases. These are the things that you're going to want to use if you're a server owner to set this up. It is super easy if you do this. You can actually come in here and find, like, if you do paint. Whoops, that's not useful. Paint. You got these paint ones, and you can do gun like that, and you can do like all these other different things to actually search it. But if you just use these Insta Bases, it's super easy. So for argument's sake, you can get all these different colors. So you can actually have like 20 odd people and have all these different teams, like a red team, orange team, yellow team, green team, blue team, pink team. But for this mod showcase, we're only going to use the red and the blue one because it only makes sense. This is a red and blue arena. So what I'm going to do is in the middle here, I'm going to place... Oh, what the heck? What happened to my Insta base? Insta base. Don't tell me I can't place them here. I'm sure I can place blocks. Yes, I can. So what happens if I maybe place it over here? I can place it there. So why did that bug out? That was weird. Anyway, so here's the blue Insta base. So all you do is place it down like a crafting table. And guys, this is not editing magic. I wish it was. But watch what's going to happen as soon as I right click this thing. It spawns a base. This is completely legit. So now, the really cool thing about this Insta base is it's just like a castle, okay? This is the blue castle. We're going to quickly fly over and do the red one because we're gonna come back here in just a minute just to show you guys. So, same principle, place it down, right click it, and you got yourself an Insta base. So we may as well do this here. Just going to get rid of these now. So once your Insta base spawns, you're going to look in these chests, and these are the items you're going to get. I'm just going to get rid of that torch of mine, that's annoying me. So these are the things you're going to get: a pod, a weapon rack, a gear rack, a med kit, and a paintbrush, and a flag. And they've got a second set for if you have other people. Now, what this is going to do, where can we place these? What we're going to do right now is just show you guys. So this is the flag. So let's just pretend that it was blue team versus red team and we're playing capture the flag, and you had to have your flag in the middle of the base. Oh wait, let me place it on glass. There's the red team's flag. Pretty cool, huh? So if you want to get it back up again, just go to game mode. I'll go to game mode 0. If you want to pick it back up again, just punch it and you can pick it back up. Then you can place it back down, and you can pick it back up, etc, etc. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. Now, what we want to show you guys is the weapon rack. Oh, we can't place it here, dang it. So that's the weapon rack. You can see it's got like a little gun and a grenade. You need to set this up though, so you need to set this kind of stuff up in order. So you got the weapon rack, the gear rack. I suppose we can just throw the med kit down here next to it, and then the pod we're going to throw down just next to it, just like that. So, to be able to use this thing, if you try to right click it, it says you are not on the red team. Now to become on the red team, all you're going to have to do is right click the gear rack, and as you can see, because I right clicked it, look at me, look at this, how cool is that? Because I right clicked the weapon rack, I got given the armor, and if you didn't notice, the bar completely emptied. So you can see now it's starting to regen. So pretty much if you die, and if you're playing this so that when you die you can come back in, you would have to wait for this bar to fill back up before you can get another gear. So if I try to right click it, it's not doing anything for me. So now that I have my red gear on, what's really cool too is, I'll get to that in just a second, you can right click the weapons rack and it's going to give you all of the weapons you need. Now look at all this stuff. You have a remote control, a pistol, shotgun, a rifle, the paintbrush, and the flag is what I got earlier. So I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. Got 2 Claymores, 2 C4s, a sniper rifle, a launcher, and 2 grenades. Now these things are amazing. So this little pod, pretty much what it is your ammunition chamber kind of thing. So if you want it, you have to right click it with an empty hand, and you can see it gives you 3 stacks of red pellets, okay? So that's how you get your ammo for your gun. Now, let's talk about the guns first. So let's go through the very first basic ones. Look at me, I'm like a pimp. Dun, 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 dun. So, one of the really cool things before we talk about this, the guns, is that these are pressure plates to get into your base, and you can only tread on these if you're a red team member. So currently right now I'm a red team member. If I walk on it, it will open and close for me. Open and close, open and close. But if I was to say, let's just pretend that you know, I'm a different color now, so I take my helmet off just to represent that I'm in a different color. If I stand on these pressure plates, it will not work. It won't let me do it. But if I'm in... What happened to my helmet? Dang. Oh, it's there. I'm an idiot. So if I put my helmet back on, I'm full red team, it will let me in and out. How cool is that? So guys, if you want to know how to use the guns, I'm going to come over here to the blue side so the paint actually sticks out a little bit more. To aim down the sights, you left click and look at the animation for the sights. This is the pistol, and you right click to shoot. I don't know if you guys can really hear that. Let me really crank the sound up. You can kind of hear that. Yeah. So you right click to shoot, and that's pretty much the animation for the shooting. And you left click to look down the sight. So people are there, you're shooting them. The rate of fire is as you see it. So it's going tick, 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 tick. It's not the greatest, but it works. The shotgun, as you can see, my ammunition is going down. The shotgun, same thing. Left click, aim down the sights, right click. There you go. It has like a spray. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. So I'll do it on the ground to show you guys. Right click, and it has like this bit of a spray. The further you do it, the further the spray gets. So you want to make sure with the shotgun you're pretty close to people. You run it up to them, and then you just look down the sights, and bam. So as you can see, the spray got a little bit on this block and over here and down here. So this is the machine gun. This one's pretty cool. You can click this one crazy. It actually has a much better rate of fire. Tick, 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 tick. Much better. This is the aiming down sights. It looks amazing. Look at this. So you got people up top. You're shooting them, trying to get up there to capture their flag. I'm the red team. Let me in. Let me in. I can't get in. Right? Now, these are really cool. These are the Claymores. To use your Claymores, what you want to do if you're playing on a map like this is place them somewhere where they can't be seen, okay? So the way that you place them is just by right-clicking on the ground. If you want to pick them back up, just punch them. I'm sure you could punch them. It did work. Oh, shift punch? No, I don't even know. Okay, so they can't... in the previous edition, they could be picked up. And with these particular Claymores... if someone from the blue team was to run past this and activate it, it would blow them up. It wouldn't actually blow them up. I think it deals them down to like half damage. So it takes about 5 hearts off them. Now the really cool thing about it is if you have a paintbrush, which is what I want to do. Game mode 1. Let's just pretend, right, that we were on the blue team, and that we were coming out of our base, and we knew that that Claymore was there. If we were to run up here and see that Claymore and didn't want to activate it, if you had a blue paintbrush, you can run up to something like this. Oops, I'm in game mode. That was a silly move. So let me just quickly pick this up again. Oh god. Oh god, I'm stumbling all over the place. So give me that. There we go. Place that right down there. So, going back into game mode, that might be a good idea. Game mode 0. So if you're on a blue team and you wanted to sabotage this thing, you can actually just right click it. I don't know why that exploded. I need to heal up. That's it. It set the other one off. What the heck? So I don't really know why that one didn't work. Let's try it on this one. I'm not too sure why. There we go. So if you shift and right click, it will change the color of it. So now look, keeping in mind I am the red team. So if I get near this thing, it will explode and do damage to me. So that is really cool, that the fact that the red team can place down their Claymores and the blue team can come along and shift, right click and sabotage it and turn it into an enemy weapon. I think that is just a really cool feature. So let's just disregard this. We'll just put this up here like that. Put that back in there, and this is our red team 1. So the C4s are actually pretty cool. So the C4s kind of work similar to Claymores, but you can place them down pretty much wherever you'd like, so many as you have. So right now we have 2. Now, the way that you work the C4s is, I don't think these can be sabotaged. Let's try them out. Yes, they can. Wow, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. So the C4s can be sabotaged as well. But these things won't do anything until you use this bad boy, the remote. So with the remote, you have to right-click your C4, and you can see that it comes down in chat. The remote does not have any C4 connected to it. So you right-click it again, or left-click maybe? Alright, so if you left-click with your remote control in your hand, you left-click it, it will say, the first time you do it will say, the C4 is now connected to the remote. And same thing, come over here. The C4 is now connected to the remote. So now that you've linked those 2 C4s to this remote, you could be hiding back here, watch a blue team member run past them, and you right click with your remote, and it explodes the C4s. So keeping in mind, guys, I don't have another one. C4. Yeah, C4 paintball. So let's just we need that, so let's replace that. Okay, there we go. So let's just keep in mind, guys, that you can, as a blue team member, if we go into game mode 0, if you're a blue team member and you've seen these things, don't forget that you can run up and sabotage them, shift right click them, use your remote then, and then, you know, click them. Obviously the red remote won't work on it, and vice versa. If you're the red team and you want to do the exact same thing, just shift right click them, come along with your remote, link them, and then boom, explode them, all that kind of stuff. So it's awesome. Now the next thing is the sniper rifle. This thing has the lowest rate of fire, which means it doesn't shoot as fast, but look at the scope if you right click. Left click, sorry. Look at that. How awesome is that? It is quite accurate. It's very accurate, actually. Dead straight shot. The rate of fire isn't great, but it is actually the gun that deals the most damage. So I would probably use this a lot. I would probably be somewhere smart into cover, just sit here, snipe people, all that kind of great stuff, and it's pretty awesome. So now we've also got the launcher, which actually launches the grenades that you have. So the grenade is you left click, and you can just go funk, and where'd it go? There it goes. You can hear it explode. I'll do it a little bit closer so you guys can see. So we'll just right click. You can see that it just kind of just sits there and just explodes. Won't actually do any damage to you or your teammates. So let's go into game mode 1 again and grab one of these grenades out again. Grenade. So let's just grab a stack of these things. Can we stack these up? No, we can't. Okay. So now that's to use the grenade launcher, but you can also just have the grenades in your hand and right click them to throw them, and the same principle occurs. Just explodes, right click, there you go. But if you wanted to launch these things a little bit further, that's what the launcher is for. Actually, you can launch it across map, just like get your friends a little bit easier. There you go, look at that, look at that. So this thing will be awesome in great games. And so back at your base, I'm just gonna chuck all this stuff up here. Back at your base, if you're taking damage and you're dying and you need more weapons, just come back up here, right click again, get more ammunition. You're taking damage, get some ammo, right click this bad boy, and then you're low on health, so let's go into game mode 0, jump down here and take some health damage real quick. Well, that's not even going to be much damage at all, but let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do this real quick. But jump in here, you can see, so the regen time wearing this armor is actually a lot more, and if you were to right click or shift right click the med kit, if you were to take damage, let's actually just go game mode 1 real quick and then go into game mode 0 so I can show you guys. Right click, and there you go. See, my health just regens super quick. So that is pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much how it works. So you could have a lot of fun with this with your friends. You can have so much fun with this with all of your friends, playing massive paintball arenas, set it up on your server with all of your friends, all that kind of great stuff. So it is so much fun. If you guys would like to check this mod out, don't forget to check the link in the description. The download link is there. Just make sure that you have Minecraft 1.7.10 and Forge for 1.7.10. All you have to do is go to Google for that and put in Minecraft Forge 1.7.10, install it, download it, easy as that, and you can have some awesome fun with this paintball mod. If you enjoyed this video, guys, in any way, shape or form, please hit that like button. Helps my channel grow, and hopefully helps you guys out too. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, because I do these mod showcases every single weekend. I'm going to see you guys a little bit later on for the Mineplex minigames for you original bulls. Other than that, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Have a good one as always, and I will see you guys next time.